Hey everybody, welcome back. So where we had left off, we were working on getting Cryonite going and crunching some numbers and stuff here on Molly. I'm just gonna block this whole thing off. We don't really need that anymore. And then this is all kind of novice stuff, right? So, and then we don't really need anything there. Yeah, just want to clear out some stuff that we're not really using. Okay, so this is all kind of postponed. Obviously, we're busy on Molly here. Now, this video is probably going to be a little bit on the shorter side. I think we're going to shoot for an hour and 20 or so, a little bit more, a little bit less. Oh, right, we needed to launch a rocket from Novice to get a bunch of stuff that we needed. And the reason I'm going to do it just a little bit shorter, ideally, is because... Oh, wrong key. I just want to get caught up with my buffer. Oh, right. We had this issue. We just need glass. And when I left off, we had been doing that. What seems to be the boggle? Aha. That is the boggle. So once I get back up to a good buffer of videos to release so that I can keep my release cadence regular, you know, we'll try to go back to the current video lengths, which are like 2 hours. It's just that when life happens, it's a little bit less doable. All right, here we go. Now, I'm going to flip. I don't really want to fill this belt with all of these things because those are super expensive. We'll build one more. That's enough glass for one more, so we're just going to rotate that guy. He's going to be the bottleneck. Should probably think about... I don't think you can do prod mods there, can you? So, in any case, we should be good to launch as soon as we get a capsule. We have mode of operation, read contents. What I want to see is... Oh, look at, you got signals for fuel. What is F424? Oh, that's going to be the number of free sections. 76. Oh, that's E is the number of free sections. F76 is the number of full sections. And then, of course, I... Or no, L, liquid rocket fuel, 55K. And then I want to make sure that this thing broadcasts a capsule when it gets it. That's going to be important. Indeed it does. So it actually broadcasts that we also have a cargo rocket in there, which is pretty cool. So what we're going to say is, I think, we're going to go ahead and... Oh, here we go with this. Okay, I guess I got to come down here. We're going to go bink, bink, bink. There. And... Actually... Let's do this one. And then we're going to say the enabled condition... Whoops, I hooked this one up over here incorrectly, so this should actually be there. The enabled condition here is going to be... Basically if there's a capsule in there, right? We'll say if it's less than 1. So, this thing should not take it out yet. It's disabled by control behavior. And then when I launch this, which I'll do right now, that of course immediately put one on the belt, puts it in, and again, this is disabled by control behavior, so that's good. and then we wait. See, in real life, you wouldn't just stand there like that. A very unrealistic game. That would not be safe. Alright. All sorts of new goodies. Here, gimme. Give me that. Of course, give me that. And what were we making? Pulverizers, right? Oh yeah, here we go. 3 pulverizers coming right up. And you go back up here. We can do one of my signature belt balancers. Let's see, what's this one gonna look like? How about like this? Oh no, I balanced it onto the wrong... Oh wait, no I didn't. No, that's correct. I'm just being goofy. Let's go ahead and... Looks like we're gonna need to do it like this, so... No, I did it wrong. For sure. So, in order to fix this, let's go ahead, turn that, and then... Whoops. How do I get these to... There we go. We're just gonna reverse this belt. Okay. Goofy. You know what? We could probably get away here with something like this. And then we need to set the recipe, of course. What's the fastest way to do this, I wonder? I wonder if we should use filter inserters or filter stack inserters. Probably do filter stack inserters and just... Genuinely don't know what the most effective means is. Whitelist. This will be that blue stuff. This is the Walter White mod pack. Okay, and then of course up here, now there's a low enough amount of sand that we can probably get away with. No. Darn it. We can probably get away with just... you know what? Let's make it bigger. Let's go get another stack of steel and some concrete. Wow, I overshot. Just flying off into the abyss. I wonder what happens if you fly off the edge of the planet. I haven't given that a shot yet. What do we need here? Short steel plates. Big old warehouse of sand that'll never get filled up from this. I wonder what we'll do with it eventually. One day it's gonna have to go somewhere. Ah, yes, and steam. And did we ever... I don't think we ever did this. Oh, wait, no, we did. We fixed that up. So that's got 1,000 in it. And for the heck of it, just to... We're just going to have a pump there to try to keep it as empty as it can be. Because otherwise, fluid things will happen to us now. Because I reversed the direction here and I don't feel like moving this mess. This is goofy. This is real goofy here. Let's... Oh, Cryonite stacks way less. Okay. Alright, you got me. Okay, so now... we can at least go to here. And then this doesn't extend anymore. So... like that. Oh wait, no, this is still... these are still oriented the right way. So I can build a boiler down here. What is that gonna... oh, what is this? Balloon lights. Oh, that's part of that mod. What is a balloon light? What does that do? We'll have to check that out. It looks pretty awesome. Alright, electric boiler. We need heat shielding and steel plate. Somehow I feel like just one is going to be enough. Uh-oh. Well, rather than to do that, could do is this. Then, of course, we need the water output, which I think will go ahead and probably do the same thing, question mark? See, now if I throw this down, will it... Whatever, I'll just do one up here. Okay, so now we just pipe this back down to the water tank. Let's start from the destination. I find that easier. Okay. So as soon as I hook up that boiler, this should just work, right? You can see that guy is running minimally. We're staying nice and topped off. Now we have our output over here of these guys. And what was the last step? Cryonite rods. So heavy oil. Kind of makes you inclined to almost not want to make solid fuel out of heavy oil over here, doesn't it? But whoopsie. Okay, at least that didn't mix the contents. Well, no, don't do that. Okay, well, do the last one. Okay. And where was it made at again? It's made at an industrial furnace. Uh-oh. Forgot we had to use some for the boiler. I hope we have enough here. Oh, wow, we have plenty. And what did we say? I forget. We did a calculation. I want to say I needed like 4? So it's 10 seconds. We need 2 cryonite crystals a second. This is 3. Oh man, doing this again. That's wild. I'm not gonna bother. We're gonna put 2 down and we're gonna see how it does. And that's the end of it. Goodbye. Let's see. So what we'll do here as well, tear this down, throw a pump on it, so that this will always get preference. This should fill this system up before oil makes it over to the right, at least in theory. It's not the best way to do it, but it should work. Looking a little light on medium power poles. I think I'm going to switch to substations. Oh, there we go. We're going. Oh, we should use, oh, there's a milestone. Let's use some big old prod mods and get those and everything. And that throws all of our math off. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and say I think we can use more furnaces than that. Let's go get materials for a couple more. We need steel plates. Let's grab a stack of that and see how much that gets us. Now what? Heat shielding. Now what? Concrete. Let's see how that does. Getting slightly low on pipe elbows and pipes. I also don't want to... Alright, and just so that we can start building a buffer here, let's go ahead and throw one of these at the end. Now let's see how this can keep up. The thing we're starving on now. So crystals are backing up, and this is kind of part of the self-balancing nature of this. This will figure itself out. We just extended this belt and made these crystals have a new place to go, which put a bunch of load on these. The other thing is that we're not at capacity on these anymore now because of a goofy thing I did just there. Because by adding the productivity modules, we slowed it down by 60%, which means that we probably should add 2 more, maybe above. It's just kind of ugly the way that we get that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn these belts around, let this all empty out. I'm also going to add little... or rather like this. This is going to be goofy. It's going to work though. It will eventually make its way into the other one. There you go. Okay. Now we can put that work of art over here. This will continue to feed there. This comes up here. And we just rotate that. Need a couple more pulverizers though. Let's go get that. Hope nothing hurt me. No. I am invulnerable. What did I say I needed again? Steel plate. That's one. Iron plate. Oh, wait, we make those here now. Because we make big moves here. And there's number 2. Right, no power, because we are running low on medium poles. I really hate to spend my materials on medium poles, but we'll do it. Don't need too many more. There you go, you got your productivity modules. We already have quite a bit of sand. This is filling up quicker than I thought it would. All right. Now we have to make sure that these can keep up. Looks like they can. They should be, because should be about at the same speed we were at before. Now the question is if we're going to be able to handle all the output of these things. So you can see that lane was almost kind of starting to creep up there, and now this one is trying. So we'll see here. We might be able to actually consume most of what we're producing, and even if we're not yet, we will be once some of these patches give out. Looks like we're working pretty nice here. Now that the crystals are backing up, what's happening is now some of the blue, the sky blue here is making its way to through to these, and it will more or less self-balance. I mean, you can't optimize it perfectly for the belt with this kind of setup, but that's not my goal here. How many cryonite rods do we have? We already almost have 200, and also they stack at what looks like 200, which is amazing. So transporting cryonite rods is definitely the way to go. Did we build a silo already? I can't. Yeah, we built one over there, didn't we? So we'll just empty this when the time comes. Or go stuff it in the rocket silo manually. I think that that's about the next step though, right? Go ahead and get in that rocket. Now we're starting to back up here on the blue dust. Which is going to be because... well, if we're backing up on both dust and crystal, it means we need more furnaces. So we'll go ahead and make that. Let's run that belt over to the silo. Maybe we'll do a train. I don't know. You gotta think about that. I mean, that seems like a good use case for a train. And the train is gonna have one heck of a storage capacity. But at the same time, I can just slap a belt down. Of course, this place ever gets hit by a meteor, we're gonna have an issue. Let's just slap a belt down, right? Although, that's a tricky one. I do have train things here. Definitely have train things. So what we could do would be to slap a splitter and then just kind of flip this. Well, you can't flip it, you'd have to rotate it. We are low on power. So we might want to go copy paste that doodad down there. What are we hurting on right now? Oh, stone furnaces, really? Whatever. I mean, that's part of our problem here is power. I really don't feel like making stone. Why didn't I ship myself more of that? Did I gotta have some somewhere. Of all the things, got plenty of that. Gear wheels, plates, motors. We have the motors for sure. So let's get those. I don't know why I'm doing that. What is it going to take to... Guess we can mine some stone here. Oof, we are just straight up out of power. Oh, we must not have produced enough jet fuel. Why not, though? Alright. Does the sun never set on Molly? No, what happened here? This doesn't make a sense. I think what we're gonna do... Forget this. Forget this. Hey, buddy. Oh. Okay, so we are still below satisfaction. Beautiful pollution, though. Really an aspiring pollution cloud. So, we're a little low on energy, but we might get away with... Alright, that puts us over the edge enough to not need to make more boilers. Should be getting quite a serious boost here. So you have 30% productivity on these. You have 18% on each one of these. You have 23%. So what do we say? 30, 18, 23. And this one includes a mining bonus from research, and we don't even have prod mods in there yet, and we're not going to put them in there yet, although maybe I should. So you have 30, 18, 23, and 30, which comes out to be 1.3 times 1.18 times 1.23 times 1.3 again. So we're getting 2.45 times what we normally would without the prod mods, and if we wanted to boost these further... Oh, it's so tempting. How many are there? There's 44 of them. Oh, that's gonna just nuke our power production, though. Oh, maybe it won't. 44 by... How much is a miner power consumption? Miner is 90 kilowatts. Let's just go try it and find out, right? Do I not? I might not have brought enough, though. Although, I brought enough to... Come on, really? That's sad. Alright, but... I'll tell you what we're gonna do. First, we're gonna hook up these ones that I just noticed weren't running. Then I'm gonna, because it will give me the worst OCD fit on the planet, we're gonna throw a miner there and bring him up. Okay. No mineable resources on that one. Same thing here. So they ran out pretty quickly. And these don't have much expected resources either. So we're going to focus on the ones that are going to be... See, these ones that are on the end that only have hundreds are not going to... These three are definitely not long for this world. And if you do the count now, that puts us down at 40, which just means we want to focus on the ones that have lots and lots of resources underneath them, not hundreds, because we're probably not coming back to do this. So we're just going to go from the center out. I have 5 left. There you go. Let's see how screwed we are. Okay, that hurt, but... Oh, well, it's nighttime again, so... We'll see when it's daytime again what, Let's look at the 10-minute... Oh, wait. Yeah, there's your flat solar panels, so... We actually stand a chance here. We're getting 9 megawatts out of them. We're gonna come real close when it's time again. The only yeah, so one little problem here about my little solar panel light. So there is nighttime on Mali, it turns out, which means that as this stands right now. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna introduce an oil tank, a water tank, not oil. Put a pump. So when the power comes back on in the morning, what this is going to do is we're going to pump and store water. Let's kill this one too. We're going to pump and store water in this so that at night we can still run this off of here. And let's also put one here. Only problem is going to be, well, this will help it prime back up. So that's good. Should have probably just sent up a ton of solar panels. Do I happen to have any on me? Any just regular ones? Guess not. Oh well. I could just go mine stone. Like, I could just totally go drop miners on stone. Hey, another Cryonite patch up there. That's cool. I don't see much stone. I mean, there's probably other ways to get it here, but yeah, there's a 1,998. Wow, that might be the smallest stone patch I've ever seen. Wow, 10,000. That's probably this planet's like least resource, huh? That's wild. Iridite. Oh, 13K on the outer fringe. That reminds me, I want to see what happens if I try to go to the edge of the world. Oh, let's get gas though before we do. Yeah, and see now we'll build up a especially if we go ahead and do 2 pumps here. Which I don't have a second one, but I have plenty of materials. Can we just... These are very annoying trees. Uh-oh. Sorry, pumps. Give me a minute. I'll be right with you. Now, I'm hoping that now this thing can keep up. We are still not satisfying, but we're also not running everybody yet. Looked like we had a bit of a water flow issue. We might just need to run a second pipe up. How much is this? We're pumping 1100 in and out, so we're definitely not going to save any here. Now that, mind you... Okay. What I'm starting to think we do is put a tank down here. Right? Then a pump down here. What? Oh, I gotta grab some more cliff explosives. Yeah, we're gonna totally turn off our power again. If I had brought accumulators, this would be a non-issue. Alright. Oh, we forgot to get gas. Burning solid fuel again. Let's, can I go steal some solid fuel, please? There you go. Beautiful. Let's see if this works, because this is... Pipe flow dynamics are the bane of my existence. Okay, so this is full now. So let's see how fast this thing can pump. If it caps out at 1200, I'm going to cry. It's going to cap out at 1200. Oh, right. I wanted to do something like this. Okay. $1,200 of 12,000 a second. Each one of these should be pulling in 1,200. Is it like an unspoken, just a rule? Or is it because we're full? We're not full over here. And this guy's only... I just don't get this. And if you know, please comment. I'd love to hear it. I do not understand this. Is it that pipe sections can only handle 1,200 a second? And in which case, what is the point of having this kind of pump that can pump 12,000 a second? I don't... Doesn't make a sense. What's going on? Oh well. Well, what I could always do would be to kill this and use that, so now they can both drive whatever, and then when the system is ready for the backup water, it can do this. Right, so if the system can fill up faster over here than it can drain, because we're limited at 1,200 a second throughput, but since we have two separate runs right here, you have kind of a reservoir to get you through the night. At least that's my theory. How are we looking on power overall? We're almost satisfied most of the time. We're fine. Which cryonite we got? Oh, look at that. That's big moves right there. All right, we're just gonna proceed with. I'm not. I don't think I'm ready to play trains. I think we're just going like this. Is that an oil field? That is. That I missed? Gort? I can't believe you let me down like that. Where was the screenshot on Discord? I just want to. I mean, it's not just Gort. Everybody loves it. Oh, you missed one. It's one of people. Or hey, your entire oil field isn't hooked up. It's one of people's favorite pastimes on this channel. Is everybody feeling okay? I'm worried. That thing was in plain sight. Oh, that's meteorite. Looked like an oil field for a second there. Uh-oh. Now I have cryonite on me. They should make materials that you can't handle. The other thing we should have brought with us that I didn't on the last rocket was much more cargo sections. So might want to grab this landing pad and bring it over by the thingy. One stack of concrete, two of steel plates. Might want to get some meteor defense on this planet as well. just want to get this landing pad closer to the launch silo so that we can deliver cargo rocket sections and pull them in immediately. I think that would be pretty handy. All right. There's the tiny boxes, Gort. For now. Where's that landing pad? There it is. That leaves us enough room in between. Let's anticipate that we're going to put stuff there and get a substation down. Okay. That's blocking a fire exit. That's not code. Alright. We got a shipment inbound of over 1,000 cryonite, which really ain't that much utility science, is it? Let's take a look. What can we make with utility science packs? Let's go find that in the tech tree. What does that unlock? Well, it unlocks that, which we can use to start using bots if we want to. It unlocks second tier of power armor. What's the deal with that? An enormous energy grid. That's just huge. God, what do you even need for that? All stuff that we can make, interestingly, even without this. Personal Roboport Mark II. Hypercooling, electromagnetic. Material science pack. What's that made out of? Pray tell. I don't even I don't even know what that is. Hypercooling, electromagnetics, swarm safety, logistics strongbox. That's how you get those big boys. What is this? Biological Science Pack 3. Yeah, I'm not even... No thanks. I don't need to discourage myself. Particle Accelerator. See, it's really hard to see what I need in here. We definitely gain requester chests here. Swarm Safety. What does this go? Oh, that doesn't really tell us much. Material Fabricator. That's pretty deep. Telescope. Oh, this gets you visible. Oh, that's pretty cool. And then what do you do with that stuff? Oh, you need beryllium for that? I think, don't we have some of that on this planet that we're sitting on right now? I thought, oh, you don't have to use beryllium. Why would you? Doesn't really seem to be too big of a boost. And then you can make these catalogs, which... What is that even? I'm like lost here. Well, it's a precursor for the railgun, which is nice. I feel like there was some other big motive to want to get utility signs. Was it just this? Yeah, let's see what we got in here. You got the cryo gun in here. Superconductive cable. Huh. That's a tricky one. The power armor is pretty compelling, right? Like that's going to make a difference. This Roboport Mark II is, I mean, and it's really not that expensive to make. I really hope it gives us some kind of, it doesn't really give us a better way to charge the suit, unfortunately. I guess that's probably Vulcanite. So if we're gonna go bots, I mean, it's, you know, at any point it helps for that. I'm almost kind of, I mean, I'm glad we got here and did this. It was the easier planet to do this on. I am feeling a little kind of like, was this the best one to go after first? I see why I did it. It's because I had a railgun. I had my railgun goggles on. Let's see, actually. So we really, oh, and the girders take production science packs. This thing takes, wait, so how is that even a precursor? How is utility? Oh, because you need an electromagnetics facility to do it. And then we have to go back and do production and material. And then material, significant data, material insight, material catalog, cold thermal fluid, what? Catalog, cold thermo, hot thermodynamics data, tensile strength. What? How do you? What? Wait. Oh, wait. Well, how do you? How do you make that? How do you make a material testing pack? That was way back here. I mean, oh, that's not expensive. So wait, material science pack, and oh, by the way, we also need production for iridium. So I mean, that's not that bad, because you need, man, that stuff's not that bad. It's going to be complex, but it's not that bad. Insight, significant data. I don't know where significant data comes from. Kind of at a loss. Where does it come from? This? Where do you get significant data from? It just doesn't. Well, I got to figure that out. Let's see what we get when we do. Oh, and guess what? Production is Cover X as well. Although my solar, oh, an effect transmission. Look at all this, a tool belt upgrade. Look at all this cool stuff that you get. Goofy. Well, it was still worth it. You can wrap this up. So in any case, I mean, right there, that's 100 utility science packs. So we're gonna be no point in really launching that rocket yet. I'm almost kind of tempted to take that. Well, if I'm gonna launch it, I may as well take some up with me. Novice orbit landing pad. Not really much else I want to bring out of here, is there? Alright. I think we're out of here, and then it's time to start thinking about Vulcanite. And scaling up. I'm going to come back with some more solar panels and stuff, and maybe we'll make a steam battery, or more somethings, I don't know. We're going to come back. Use up a couple of rockets here. Here, let's get out of here. The cryonite icon doesn't move with the rocket when I launch it. That's ruining my immersion. Kind of neat when being back on this platform here kind of feels sort of like being home. There's our cryonite. Maybe we stuffed that off to the side somewhere. Wow, that thing's pretty full. Yeah, right in that tiny chest there. Perfect. This is way easier for me to get stuff quickly, by the way, Gort. Just gonna say it. Than a 6x6 warehouse or like a landing pad or whatever. This is so much easier to see. Like, oh, look. Because everything only gets so many icons. What are we holding up on here now? Lubricant. Good old lubricant. And we actually are starting to think about being full of nasty old steel barrels. Okay. All right then. Where am I going right now? There. Give me that. Need a better way to start getting cargo rocket sections around. So, you can make a packed cargo rocket section. And then the question to me becomes, if I do that, maybe they stack a little bit? Probably not, but still, it's a 5x multiplier, right? So maybe we should start packing some cargo rocket sections and kicking them around. What is the input to this again? Cargo, oh, it's a lot. It's going to be fun when we have to do a city block for that. Kind of makes a case for like making these together. They share advanced circuits, some other stuff that you'd want to make on site, like storage tanks. All right. This thing's going now. Should probably start thinking about a better recycling operation, right? Because we can turn these into steel, and then we could feed the steel belt with them, right? Where is that even going? Oh, it's right there. If there wasn't so much crap in that thing, I would move it. Okay. I'm a little bit lost right now. We can do utility science packs, but to what end? I want to, in the Universe Explorer, how do I get it? How do I set the... How do I set... Oh, there we go. There we go. We're obviously going to need to scale that up a bit. Ah, Vulcanite. Time to start thinking about you. Well, this planet is a Vulcanite primary resource. It is waterless. Is it biterless? I sure hope so. It looks like it might be. Looks like it is. Oh, that's really cool. What is this? What's that thing? What is that? I can't deconstruct it. That's amazing. Is this just lava here? Wonder if you can build over that. So if it's waterless, then we're gonna probably... So I think... What are we gonna do for power? I mean, solar panels are gonna be effective there. Right? Let's kick the priority up in here. The delta V is quite high. Is this one biterless? Looks like it is. Yeah, so kind of makes a case to not want to go here. Now this is a Vulcanite primary. We don't really necessarily need to go to a place that is primary. That, like, Horkos is another near... but that's got biters all over it. Biter meteors, that still makes me laugh. This has a smidge of Vulcanite. Definitely has biters. I'd like to find a not waterless one that has some Vulcanite on it. But... wonder if we should go out and get that spaceship. I forget what they can do. But maybe that spaceship would be useful. Kind of having fun screwing around with my cargo rockets, though. Swakster. Swakster has Vulcanite. The Oh. Swakster also has biterite. No thanks, Swakster. I guess that's the threat percentage. Maybe that's it. This got 7%, but it's... Wow. Vulcanite is not a common resource, is it? Wow. I really scroll through these and... Threat level 7. Not waterless. It is deep. Very far away. Not even remotely a primary resource. It's least... Oh... Excuse me. I said biterless. I didn't mean biterless. I mean, at this point, we're getting pretty far in our little list here. And in fact, we're almost at a... My goodness. Vulcanite is just not that. Well, we don't have too many choices. I think Theoden it is. Right? And without water, what did we say we were going to do there? How do we say we were going to... I mean, so nuclear power is one option. Solar panels another. It only has 83% solar, but that's still enough to bootstrap with. Tricky. Very tricky. That's some big patches, though. Yeah, that's an interesting one, right? Very interesting to me. Oh, no. Oh. Oh, no, 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 no. Turn it off. No. Oh, no. Hurry, guys. Fix it. Oh. Okay, no more, right? That was it. Oof. Oh, that's scary. We are hurting on petroleum gas. Oh. It's because our barrels are full. Okay. So I think we're going to start... I think we're going to start preparing for... Is there another? Yeah. I think we're going to head home with our lessons learned and get ready for another trip to another planet. I want to see what the fuel requirement is to go to Theoden. So we're going to go right by the rocket. Let's get, before we launch here. Oh yeah, that's a nice big chunk of mirrors. I mean, solar panels. Uh-oh. And just for now, just so that we can, when we want to, we're gonna want to recycle barrels at some point, so let's go ahead. Oh, we need space belts. Give me some of these. Just so that when we're on the surface, we can start reprocessing these if we need to in order to make room. And then I similarly would like to do something like that up there. You're definitely going to want underground belts for that, though. Need a splitter. priority will be the left. What is it going to do where I... Yeah, it can't be placed there. What are you guys thinking? That wouldn't make any sense. Let's not cover up so much. We'll, of course, move that when we place down some more platforms. All right. Let's get out of here. You know, maybe I'm underrating the requester chests. What we can do with that, even though I don't like to use... Uh-oh. Even though I don't like to use it that much, we can use it to sort all of the... We have so much stuff in storage. We can use it to sort that here. Have that. Well, if it's gonna make me, I guess I better go place some of these down. How are we doing down here? Pretty good. Pretty charged up. Means we're netting positive. That's a big copy paste right there. Didn't even lag. You know, we don't even get a speed increase. Oh no, we do. That's why I wanted to go for the utility science pack. That's a big increase. And then let's see if we get anything else. Worker robot. No, that's production science packs. What about capacity? Also production science packs. Well, at least we get the worker robot speed though. That's a big one. Oh. I don't know if we're gonna have enough, although there's still some more in the capsule, I think. Yeah, I'm sure we don't have enough. We do not have enough. That's okay though. Alrighty. Where did I put that capsule? Uh-oh. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. Yeah, we have enough now. Barely. Okay. Did I leave bots behind? What's going on here? Okay, I don't see anything. Oh. Oh, okay. The conspiracy is true. No, you know what? Maybe it's because they were out of power. So at this point, we assuredly are delivering more power than these guys can consume. We can produce like a gigawatt out of solar panels alone, and we certainly are not consuming that much. Now, this steam in these tanks is not getting to these tanks, right? So maybe something we do to see, that's a loop right there. So maybe we do so bizarre. These things just can't get out of their own way. Do I need to put a pump over here? Like, what do I have to do? I'm really at a loss here, right? That looks like it might have helped. Oh, I'd say it did. Wow, and for once we have... Well, let's see how it goes once they get revved up a bit more here, but... Let's come do the same thing up here. still consuming almost 600 megawatts. That's great. That is good news right there. And we're dropping off. But, I mean, I guess that matches then. And maybe this isn't a Steam production issue, but it certainly seemed like it seemed like it's flowed better. But the graph does not tell a different story. I might have been overreacting a bit. We'll see. In any case, this should keep this really close to full from here on out. I don't know how much I like this system. It's a little unwieldy to manage, but oh, we're out of gas. And then let's think about, well, let's think about calling it. We're gonna call it here. And before we do, let's just go tune in real quick. Go over to Molly. See, we are still producing cryonite. We're 1.7 thousand, and we have another whatever about that much up on the space platform, so we're almost ready to start researching stuff. Well, of course, once we go and get everything else that we need, but it's really just machine learning data and thermofluid. The other two are really straightforward. I do think I'm going to grab that mod from that DJ was talking about that lets you place ghosts over emptiness. It's like ghost on water or whatever it is, and it also works in space, because we're going to need that. It's time to start thinking about space city blocks. I can tell we're going to need that for sure. So in any case, thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch. If you enjoyed watching this video, please feel free to like, comment, and or subscribe. It really means a lot to me. It would help the channel a lot. You can also join our Discord, get new faces in there, decent amount now, lots of cool screenshots, and just chat about Factorio and other industry type games. And yeah, thanks again for joining. We'll see you on the next one. And remember, if you want your name immortalized on any of the plaques here, you know, you want to be a part of the series, you're tuning in, maybe you're lurking, whatever, pipe up. You can tell me, you can join the Discord and tell me, you can make a YouTube comment and tell me, and you get to pick right now. You have Molly, the platform, and Novice. See you next time, everybody. Have a good rest of your day. Bye.